Today I am taking up lesson number 5, that is diphthongs. Diphthongs. Diphthongs means they are union of two vowel sounds in one syllable. There are four common diphthongs. They are I, OU, and U. If you remember the following sentence, you can remember these diphthongs. I now enjoy music. This I represents diphthong I. Now represents diphthong OU. Enjoy represents diphthong OI. Music represents the sound of U diphthong. Now, let us see how to represent these diphthong signs. I is written at first place. The symbol for I is 1/4 of P and 1/4 of Ray. It is written at the first place. Now, let us see some examples on diphthong I. Example: tie, T I E, T plus I. I is written at the first place. So this is a following vowel. It is coming after T. So this I diphthong sign is marked at first place at the following place for T. So this is written like this. As I is a first place vowel, it is written above the line. Other example: time, tire, bike, hike, etc. Next, oi sound. The symbol for oi is 1/4 of K and 1/4 of Che. It is also written at the first place. So let us see the examples. Toy. Here also after T, oi is coming. It is the following vowel. It is marked at the right hand side at the first place. As I is the first place vowel, the position is T is written above the line. Other examples for this I are boy, joy, toil, boil, coil, etc. Next is OU sound. This OU sound diphthong is written at the third place. The symbol for OU is 1/4 of Re and 1/4 of P. It is written in the third place. For example, couch, K and Che. Between K and Che, there is ow diphthong. The ow diphthong is a third place vowel. We have learned that when a third place vowel between two consonants, it is written at the preceding position of the second consonant. Here the second consonant is che, preceding position 1, 2, 3. Here you have to mark the ow diphthong. Bout, vouch, mouth. Here M is a horizontal stroke. When a word begins with a horizontal stroke, next downward stroke has to be written through the line as obvious the third place diphthong. Next, U diphthong. This is written at the third place. For this, the diphthong sign is, here you have to write like this, U sound. This is written at the third place. Example for U diphthong. Duty, D, T. Here also between D and T, U is a third place vowel. So it is marked to T at the preceding position at the third place. After T, U vowel, and D is written through the line because U is the third place diphthong. Other examples are beauty, bureau, tube, huge, mule. Here it is starting with M horizontal, so next upward stroke has to be written through the line. So these are the four diphthongs: I, oi, ow, and u. I and oi are written at the first place. Ow and u are written at the third place. There is no diphthong which is marked in the middle, that is at the second place. Wherever possible, these diphthong signs may be joined to the consonants. They are called as joined diphthongs. They are called as joined diphthongs. Example: in the word item, before ti comes. So, without lifting the hand, you can join I with the consonant T. Example: item, idle, IV, IVY, IV, eyes, I, strokes. Now, before K, M, and L, I diphthong is shortened. Instead of writing I diphthong in full, we can join only the first portion of I diphthong like this. I can, I am, I will. And then after N, if I diphthong comes, as a special case, it is marked at the end, even though I diphthong is a first place diphthong. Neigh, nigh. After N, if ow diphthong comes, ow diphthong is also shortened. We write only the second portion of ow diphthong, N, 1/4 of P. U diphthong, when it is written separately, it is written like this. When joined to horizontal strokes, it is joined like this, as in Q, new, new, etc. With other consonants, sometimes we join like this and sometimes we join like this. Next is triphone. Tri means three, phones means vowel sounds. In some words, immediately after these diphthong signs, I, ow, and you, another vowel comes. So the total of these three vowels are called as triphones. So how to represent this triphone? For example, diary, D-I-A-R-Y, diary. Here the sound is D plus I plus R plus R plus E, diary. Here the word is ending with R. After R there is vowel, we have to write upward R. Now after D, I diphthong is there. So after writing I diphthong, in I diphthong there is an upward tick at the end. To represent the vowel which comes after I diphthong, you attach a downward tick. If there is a downward tick, you attach an upward tick. In case of other triphones. Dual, D-U-A-L, dual, D plus U plus R plus L, D and L. Between D and L there is a U, third place vowel. It is marked to the second consonant at the third position, and the next vowel is represented by attaching an upward tick. Loyal, L plus I plus R plus L. L and L. After L, I is first place vowel. So I is marked here. And then the vowel which comes after I, it is written by attaching up an upward tick. Because in the I diphthong there is a downward tick. You attach an upward tick to represent the third vowel. So in this way, diphthongs are represented. Diphthongs are union of three vowel sounds. The third vowel is represented by attaching another tick to the previous diphthong sign. If the previous diphthong sign contains downward tick, you attach an upward tick. If the previous symbol contains an upward tick, then attach a downward tick to represent the third vowel. Next, abbreviated form of W. A, B, B, R, E, V, I, A, T, D. Abbreviated form of W. We know W is represented like this. That is what we have learned. This is W, or it is called as way. So hereafter, whatever consonants we have learned, we go on learning the short forms for them. So the present one, W, is the first consonant for which we are going to learn the alternate form. Before these consonants, K, G, M, downward R and upward R. If W comes, before W, if there is vowel, before KGMR, downward R and upward R, the W is represented in short form. That is by attaching a right semicircle before this consonant. Wake, W plus A plus K, W plus K. Between W and K, second place vowel is there. In the previously we have learnt between two consonants, if first place and second place vowel comes, it has to be marked to the first consonant. But here, in this case, we have written the first consonant in short form. So you cannot mark vowel for that W. So we take this A vowel with respect to the consonant K. For K, A is a preceding vowel. So it is marked here upward at the second place. And it is written on the line. Wig, W plus E plus G, W and G. Here between W and G, between two consonants, E is the third place vowel. So in the usual way, before the second consonant at the third place, we mark this vowel, wig, and it is written on the line because horizontal stroke should not be written through the line. Next is where, W E A R. Here the word is ending with R. After R there is no vowel, so we have to write down R. Before R, W sound is represented by attaching a right semicircle, and A vowel is marked to R. It is written on the line. Now weary, W E A R Y, weary. Here the word is ending with R. After R there is vowel, so we have to write R upward. So the weary is written like this. Between W and R, E vowel, after R, E vowel, weary. So in all these cases, the vowel is coming after W. But if in a word, if vowel comes before W, the short form of W is not used. We have to use the W in full form. Example, wake, awake. Wake, you can use the short form. But in word awake, before W, A vowel is there, so you cannot use the short form. You have to write consonant V and K because before W, A vowel is there. In the same way, were, aware. Were, you can write right semicircle, downward R. There is no vowel before W. But in aware, before W, A vowel is there. In that case, we represent W in full. Way and ray, where. Wake, next. Now, the grammalogs in this chapter. How? It is represented by writing how diphthong on the line. How? Why? It is represented by writing 1/4 of P and 1/4 of K. Beyond, it is written U diphthong above the line. B-Y-O-N-D, beyond. If you write the same U diphthong on the line, it represents U, Y-O-U, U. J above the line is large, L-E-R-G-E, large. If you write K, thin, above the line, it represents can. If you write the same thing on the line, it represents come. If you write thick, gay, above the line, it represents go. If you write the same thing on the line, it represents give and also given, G-I-V-N. F above the line represents for. V, thick, on the line, it represents have. So you practice these diphthongs. You write each gram docs, 1 page each. Then you write exercise 17 and 18, each word 1 page each. Then you check up with the key that is given at the end whether you have written correctly. Next, I will give the dictation exercise number 19. Slowly I will give, you write down, and afterwards you check up with the key given at the end. If you make any mistake, you write that outline several times so that you will not make that mistake again. So as I already told you, you have to read the shorthand outline, you have to copy the shorthand outline, and you have to transcribe into longhand, then you check with the key. 1. Do you feel it right to give the boy so much money? Question mark. 2. Can you come to Edinburgh for the 4th week of May? 3. I have given the check to my nephew. Full stop. 4. He should go and see the large ship lying beyond the boy. 5. How can the beauty of the isle fail to appeal to the Duke? Question mark. 6. Do they assume the China to be genuine? Question mark. Now, I read out the exercise 20. 1. How can you attach the wire to the high chimney? Question mark. 2. They were due to arrive at 5 but were delayed a long time at Wick. 3. You should verify each item on the bill. Full stop. 4. Do you like the new tire you have had put on the car? Question mark. 5. Few of the party knew why You had to go to New K on the 10th of July. Full stop. 6. A week ago, I saw Doyle, but he had no time to give to my work. He had to hurry for the boat. Now I will give just summary of today's lesson. Diphthongs means they are union of two vowel sounds in one syllable. There are four diphthongs: I, OU, and U. I and I are written at the first place. OU and U are written at the third place. There is no diphthong which is marked in the middle of the consonant. The diphthong may be joined to a stroke where it is convenient. They are called as joined diphthongs. A small tick attached to the diphthong sign indicates the addition of a vowel to the diphthong. That combination is called triphone. Before K, G, M, R, W is represented in short form. If a vowel comes before this consonant, the W in short form is not used. You have to write the consonant W in full.